Who could believe that we were sitting here 2 years ago at the residential? What an amazing 2 years it's been of your development. Teaching Leaders has come a long way too in that time. So when I think back to our first alumni cohort of just 24 alumni, the movement now has grown to this year having over 1,000 Teaching Leaders alumni, and in a couple of years' time we'll have over 2,000. And what excites me is the potential of that network, that new friends you're going to meet outside of your cohort who are going to help you sustain your impact as you progress within your career after the programme. It's fantastic that we've now got both primary and secondary middle leaders as part of the alumni network going forward. We are now seeing our alumni going on to leading specific areas of their school, and I was at a school in Grimsby meeting one of our alumni who's now an assistant head leading staff development, and what was really exciting to see was her nominating the new generation of Teaching Leaders Fellows for the cohort and mentoring them as their in-school liaison on the programme, and it really felt like the programme had come full circle.
The best thing about being a part of the alumni is the fact that you are still a part of the Teaching Leaders family, and you're still offered loads of amazing opportunities. The end of one journey is the beginning of another.
As a Teaching Leaders alumnus, I take part in lots of different activities. So I have been to the Department for Education several times to be involved in sort of round the table discussions. It gives you the opportunity to speak at really exciting events with lots of different stakeholders in education. It also has really helped me increase my confidence, because as Deputy Head I can be invited to speak at lots of different things, and it's really helped me practice those skills.
The benefits of being an alumnus is the confidence that comes with knowing great people, knowing that if something is not my area of expertise, that I don't need to look too far to find someone who is an expert in that area.
Being part of the Teaching Leaders Alumni Network has enabled me to stay in touch with fellow outstanding middle leaders. It's been great to network, again, look at ways in which I can improve my department and improve areas across the school.
Because you're working with people on a regular basis and meeting with them, you kind of become friends just as well as peers. It's so wide and diverse, and it's quite comforting to know that I can contact them whenever I need some help or support. The Teaching Leaders Alumni Network is really useful because it allows you to connect with your peers and to see how far you've come together. We've moved on to take on more leadership roles across the school, so we're now having an impact on a greater scale. This year we're forecasted a 10% increase in our A-star to Bs at post 16. We have more students exceeding their target grades, and we have more disadvantaged students applying for Russell Group universities, so we're really working hard to tackle that educational disadvantage. Having an alumni department is just like having a programme coordinator, always there whenever you need them, very supportive, very encouraging. They always want the best for you, and they want the best for your students, and that's something that's consistently come through since I've joined the alumni network. One example is I contacted an alumni who works in the school in the same borough as me, and we actually teach the same subject. Through supporting each other, we've met on a regular basis, we're sharing resources and sharing strategies. We've both managed to raise attainment for those two particular subjects. One of the benefits of being in the Teaching Leaders Alumni Network is the partnerships they have with other educational groups, such as the EEF. You're still offered loads of amazing opportunities. Recently I went to a CPD session based on marking and feedback. Without the Alumni Network, I wouldn't have access to those types of opportunities. Participate in different workshops was really, really useful.
I'm particularly proud of the work that Jamie has done on the Teaching Leaders programme. Since he's become an alumnus from the programme, he's secured 2 promotions in school, in fact, and initially leading the Business Studies department in school to some of the best results nationally. He's taken that experience on, continued to build his skills and impact as a member of the leadership team.
Having Jamie in school, who has completed the programme, is now part of the alumni network, has been really useful because it means that we've seen the impact that he's had on student progress, as well as the impact that Teaching Leaders has had on him.
Beyond the programme, it wasn't the end of my connections with the people that I'd met. I still see quite a few of them actually, and we are now friends.
I'm really excited and feel very privileged to be becoming a head teacher from September. I know that I will continue to be able to draw on the many networks that I'm part of, and I see Teaching Leaders to be a very important part of those networks.
Just by being part of the alumni network, it ensures that you're still a part of the family and you're still prone to all those opportunities that you're not going to get elsewhere. You get to network with your peers, You get to network with the community itself, and you get support whenever you need it. Thanks to the Teaching Leaders Alumni Network, when you get to the end of the Teaching Leaders programme, it's just a comma and not a full stop.
So you started the programme with the hero's journey, and the end of the programme is not the end of your journey. We want you to continue having impact, to take advantage of all the opportunities that the Alumni Network presents itself, to stay in touch with one another, and really continue to go out there and make a difference.
Take a lead.
Make an impact.
Change lives.